So, back in England now, after that amazing trip of nearly a month, living on the streets for, I don't know, it must have been about 8 to 10 days. With the two different times that I lived on the streets, it's very, very hard and challenging living on the streets. You've got to be very aware of the dangers of other people and situations. Um, yeah, one of my best places of the whole trip was a city called Colmar, which is just under Strasbourg. Because it's pretty, the way of life seems beautiful, and there's always something to watch, whether it's the cyclists, the trams, the tourists, etc. Living as a backpacker, going shopping and things like that as a vegan can obviously be challenging a little bit. But if you've got plenty of money to keep buying food out, then good on you. But if you don't, that's an issue. um, but yeah, if you have a look back, I've met some interesting people from artists, interviewed them in Paris, interviewed a lovely gentleman called Joel who introduced us to a sport called boccia in the Paralympics, so that's interesting. So I do plan on doing more opportunity trips to do this again, and just meeting other people and having a chat to them, interviewing them. So you know, making your way around transport systems and navigating that can be a challenge. But sometimes in life we've got to push ourselves and have new experiences and get out of our comfort zone. Two very challenging things did happen yesterday. One in Paris when I was crossing the road on a zebra crossing, as we call them in the UK, and the ambulance was hurtling down the street, sirens blaring, obviously, and this man was just stood right in the middle, and he had a walking stick and he was kind of chundering to himself. And I went up to him because I was approaching him. I just stuck my arm off because he was just walking as well. He began walking, stuck my hand up to stop him, and he just ranted and raved and really threw verbal abuse at me. Then he started hitting me with the stick, and I had to jump back. And because he was really shouting, I says, "Well, run over then," and I just left. And out the other side, I was saying to people, "Did you see that? Did you see that?" And they just says, "Crazy, crazy man." And it really upset me a lot because I tried to save him, and I just got abused. So with the lack of sleep and everything, I really did end up being quite emotional about it. Got on a bus, tears in my eyes, started crying, and I was opposite this young girl, and she saw me. I was trying not to cry, but I was just overwhelmed at trying to help somebody and they didn't want my help. So that was challenging. I mean, I got over it, but it was, you try to do your best to humanity and they just slapped me in the face. I thought, are you going to stop the ambulance? Because he's going to have to stop to not run you over. And, you could kill yourself, which is, I don't know, his choice. Maybe he wanted to do that, I don't know.